Ganyu.
Excommunicado. In effect, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
They'll kill you just as soon as they'll make you better. But I know better, man. I know better. I know what I'm... Tick-tock?
Little Miss Ganyu.
Tick-tock. 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 Tick... No time to dilly-dally!
Little Miss Ganyu.
Consider your origins. You were not made to live as brutes, but to follow virtue and knowledge. Dante. Looking a little run down there, John.
Ernest, I still have time.
It's almost up. Who's gonna know the difference?
You sure this is what you want to do?
14 million, it's a lot of money.
Not if you can't spend it.
Patch 1.3 is coming in a couple of days. That means you have to decide right now whether you want Xiao or do you want Ganyu. I'm here to help you make a better informed decision. Xiao is insanely flashy, no doubt about that, and he looks fun as hell to play, with his mobility and spam plunge playstyle. From the numbers, he looks like he'll definitely be an above average DPS, and with recent trends, MiHoYo has been buffing units right before release, so he might end up doing even more damage. My main concern for Xiao is that he's an animal carry. That means he doesn't have the ability to prompt big elemental reactions like melt or vaporize. Maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe his damage alone without help is enough to cover for the lack of reactions. We can't possibly know, and that's the main point. We don't know how good or how bad Xiao will be, but we do know how insane Ganyu is. I'm sure by now you guys have seen hundreds of clips of Ganyu in action and the crazy... damage she does. I would go as far as to say she's broken. Everything about her feels amazing. From her ability to nuke enemies right off the face of the fucking planet every 3 seconds to her ability to constantly apply cryo. But that's what makes Ganyu so strong, is the fact that she has so many small positives that can be easily overlooked, such as she has the highest base damage in the game, tied with Dillop. She ascends into crit damage. She gains crit rate from her passive, and she can utilize the Blizzard set to give her even more crit rate. To put it into perspective, you could have 0 crit rate from substats and still end up with 65% crit rate because of all of this. She has a skill with low cooldown and high energy recharge rate, coupled with an ulti with an absurdly low cooldown and low energy cost. She has so much versatility to be played as a main DPS or a sub DPS, or even just a battery and an alt bot. We've had multiple character banners till date, and I honestly believe Venti and Ganyu are the 2 banners that you'll regret not summoning on. They just bring an element to your team composition that no other unit can provide. Many DPS units can be substituted with other units, and while they might not do their jobs as efficiently, they can still get the job done, whereas units that provide a unique kit, like Venti's Vacuum and Ganyu's insanely large ice field, are just irreplaceable. Even I was skeptical about Ganyu, but seeing her in action after a couple of days, I knew I would be kicking myself if I let the Ganyu banner slip by. Thanks to Ganyu, I was finally able to get 9 stars in floor 11 and floor 12 of the Abyss. She was even on really ghetto gear. I'm talking artifacts I picked straight up from the garbage can, and she was still able to carry me hard. Final conclusion, if you don't have Ganyu and you kinda want her, I highly urge you to consider pulling for her. She's a game changer. Xiao, on the other hand, could be a game changer, or it could just be another DPS unit, and that's what it boils down to. Do you want to gamble on a possibly overpowered character, or roll for the GOAT? Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and that the video was helpful to you in some way at least. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more Genshin Impact content in the future, so stay tuned. See you guys next time.